Hi, if you have been thinking about starting your own business and are wondering between a partnership and a limited liability partnership, then this video should give you the answer. For those of you in a hurry, the short answer is don't even think of a partnership. LLP is the way to go. Let me explain to you why. I will give you 3 reasons why you should not go for a partnership. The very first reason being unlimited liability. So what is meant by that? A partnership is very easy to start. All you need is a partnership agreement printed on stamp paper. That's it. However, a partnership comes with a very high risk. This risk in legal terms is called unlimited liability. What do I mean by that? Let's say you run a partnership business and it has got into some legal trouble and you have been asked to compensate rupees 10 lakhs to the affected party. Now, if your partnership's bank account has that much money, you are safe. But if not, you will have to arrange 10 lakhs somehow by selling maybe your own property, your own land, house, jewelry, etc. in order to arrange that money. In other words, your personal assets and property are not safe in a partnership. This is called unlimited liability. In a limited liability partnership, as the name suggests, the liability of the partners is limited to the amount they contribute to the LLP. So, let me explain to you this with an example. If you have contributed just rupees 10,000 to start your LLP, even if the LLP gets into some legal trouble, all you need to pay is rupees 10,000. Your liability ends there. This is the most important difference, and this is the most important reason why you should not be thinking about a partnership. What are the other reasons? The second important reason is that a partnership is not a separate legal entity. So if one of the partners decides to leave in a partnership or he dies, a partnership ceases to exist. You'll have to form another partnership from scratch. This is not the case with a limited liability partnership, because a limited liability partnership is a separate legal entity in itself. Even if one of the partners decides to leave, the LLP continues to exist. Let's look at the third important reason. The third important reason is that of trust. An LLP is more trustworthy than a partnership, mainly because an LLP is incorporated under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. This is not the case with a partnership. In order to start a partnership, all you need is to draft an agreement and print it on stamp paper. Since an LLP goes through a strict process, an LLP brings with it a lot of trust. So these were the 3 important reasons why you should not be considering a partnership over a limited liability partnership. For those of you who are cost centric, here is the cost difference. In order to start a partnership, you will be spending anywhere around 2,000 to 2,500 rupees to draft a partnership agreement. This is what good lawyers charge to draft the partnership agreement. After the agreement is drafted, if you have to register your partnership, you will be spending another, say, 5,000 rupees to register your partnership. So overall, in order to start and register your partnership, you will be spending around 7,000 to 8,000 rupees. Now let's look at what is the cost to start a limited liability partnership. The government fees to start an LLP is just rupees 2,000. The government actually wants to promote LLPs in the country. In addition to 2,000 rupees, you will be spending an additional amount as professional fees. This could range anywhere between 5,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees. But overall, you must be able to start a limited liability partnership for 10,000 rupees all inclusive. So you'll be spending around 8,000 rupees to start and register a partnership, whereas you'll be spending just 10,000 rupees to start a limited liability partnership, which is more secure. Your assets and property are safe in a limited liability partnership. I think this clearly explains why you should be considering an LLP and not a partnership. If you're still not convinced about why you should go for an LLP, don't worry. Just give us a call at 7200-365-365 to talk to one of our experts. You could also send us an email at support@vakilsearch.com. That's all I have for you in this video. Looking forward to talking to you soon in another exciting video. Goodbye, and you have a great day.